fun, are you ready? Crypto empires rise. Since 2015, Pablo Crow's on the rise. From Bitcoin to crew, meme coins to building empires, it's what we do. Climbing the levels, reaching for the sky. Crypto knowledge we amplify. Pump fun, are you ready now? The CROSHOW's in town. Pump fun, let the rhythm flow. Crypto millions grow. Millionaire status, 2021, but we're not done, we've just begun. Sharing the wealth, spreading the cheer, the CROSHOW's here, let's make it clear. Pump fun, are you ready now? The CROSHOW's in town. Pump fun, let the rhythm flow. Crypto millions grow. Knowledge is power, power is key. Unlock the secrets, join the spree. Crow, the future's bright. Pump it up, day and night. Pump fun, are you ready now? The CROSHOW's in town. Pump fun, let the rhythm flow. Crypto millions grow.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Pablo Crow. I hope everybody's doing fantastic today on this bullish night. Yeah, we got exciting times. We got some great people coming on the show. Man, I'm excited. Like always, bullish on crypto. Crypto set me free. Now let's get a little bit of excitement going in the chat before we jump in and get right to it. Let's fucking go.
Green candles rise, a vibrant hue, breaking barriers old and new. Decentralized, a fearless stand, power shifts across the land. From ashes rise a phoenix bright, burning through the darkest night. Digital gold, a modern gleam, living the crypto dream. Trend in the air, electric night, crypto pulp, taking flight, diamond.
All right. Real quick, the market, the market's doing all right. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to. We dip a little bit, but if you want to go past 130, 140, you got to dip a little bit. It's a retraction. So all that shit looks good to me. All that shit looks bullish. But let's not keep the man waiting. Today we're going to be talking about, Patriot. It's a token on Ethereum. The main developer is going to be joining us. So we're going to just get to know him a little bit and kind of talk about the project and the future of the project and, his vision and all that good stuff, right? It'll be fun. We are going to have also Mr. Power Right's going to be joining us on the show tonight, and that's going to be fucking bullish. So if you guys are watching on X, make sure you guys retweet the space, retweet the live stream. If you're watching it on Pump Fun, well, a big shout out to you guys. And we're also going to be live on YouTube just so we can record it and have it for the long term. You guys know, like nowadays, YouTube is more like a store of value more than anything. So, yeah. But anyway, let's bring in the man himself, Mr. Ash. Where is this fucker? Let me bring him in. Ash, you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Man, dude, I miss you, bro. Where the fuck you been?
Building more statues.
Bro, I know, I know. We're gonna talk about that shit today. Bro, the last time I saw you, I flew fucking like 4 states to go see you, man.
I know. We were doing Walmart Christmas charity.
Remember that? Dude, we gotta
I
do that again. That was so
It was
fun,
a
bro.
Walmart takeover. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun.
It was very fun. It was very, very fun. I still have the video, It's still on my YouTube somewhere.
I've got lots too. EGT was probably one of the funnest moments of my life, or funnest years of my life, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was wild. It was an adventure for sure.
Dude, the statue you built for EGT was massive, man. Like I can't believe how big that thing was. It was huge.
It was a spectacle. Yeah. I mean, it really was just a meme kind of brought to life, right? Like Elon's head on a goat
Mm-hmm.
body. It
Mm-hmm.
was shock value. People kind of chimed in on it. It was fun. Elon was the rage. I mean, Elon still is the man. I still have lots of love for Elon. But he didn't really acknowledge it till like a year later, formally. Like there was lots of
Yeah.
subliminal things he did for us and kind of toyed with us a bit, but he didn't come out and broke a lot of people's hearts, man.
Yeah, I was one of those guys that got brokenhearted. I was with you. I was with you on that, and it was honestly like it was just the experience. The experience was bullish. You know what I mean? Like all the events that took place, the semis, the Fox News, the all that crazy stuff, right? It was nice. Like you went on a tour with the Elon Gold Token statue, didn't you? Like all over the country.
We did. Yeah, we went everywhere. I think it was probably, from an organic standpoint, probably the most media coverage that a token ever got.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe Doge might have been mentioned more, but from like a token standpoint, the interviews and the media around it, people having fun. Yeah, it was a big deal, and it was in the middle of like a shit market too. So there's nothing else going on. There was only us and you guys at Volt, and maybe a couple other
Mm-hmm.
projects that kind of were doing anything that year. So
Yeah, and it's I'm gonna pull up the image just for those that never got to see it. Like it was it was something, man. It was definitely something. Let me share the screen real quick. I think it's something that worth just even talking about it, just because it was part of our history. Like we were so involved in this. You know what I mean? We were so like, for those that never saw it, check it out. Boy, look at it.
oh yeah, that's when I think that Elon was gonna fight Mark Zuckerberg, so he put that thing on it and
Yeah.
boxing, and then Elon didn't fight him. I forget exactly what happened, but I was looking forward to that, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, that would have been cool, man. That would have been cool. This is a side view. That was cool, man.
Yeah, there's always these weird people that come out to those events. There's always like a handful of just
Bro, look at the size of a regular a person, and look how big that thing was. How much did it cost to make this statue right here?
I think the hard costs were somewhere around 600 and something thousand, 700,000. But then if you take into account what, like the work that we put into it,
Mm-hmm.
the supervision and everything, like if I were to add like wages for me or something, like, or what someone like me would have charged to be that involved as a project
Mm-hmm.
manager and everything, who knows? It's probably like $1 million or something.
$1 million, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
look here. We can see the Volt dog in the front on this picture right there. You see that? There it is, guys. If you guys never saw the Volt dog, he's hanging out in the front of the freaking semi. Let's see. Maybe this one will show it better. Oh yeah, right there. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, those were fun times, Ash. They were fun
Or
times.
I don't think it'll be hard to recreate that. I mean, with Patriot, it's a whole different game because it
Mm-hmm.
was meant to kind of be more serious and more historical, where the Elon Goat was just a joke, like kind of a media stunt, I guess. Where I think that there were way more people that were inspired to do the Donald Trump statue after what happened, and that
Yeah.
was different game. So it wasn't as much fun. I think it just had more meaning, and
Yeah.
clearly it caught the eye of the president. So
Now that right there, obviously we're gonna talk about that here in a minute. We just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about your history, especially with Elon Go token. I mean, what was the all-time high of Elon Go? What was the all-time high?
it hit like 40 million a few times, I think.
During the bear market, right? During the bear market.
It was, yeah. I mean, as soon as we launched it, I think that we kind of pulled it together when BNB was $640. I remember.
Oh,
And
because it was on the BNB network, huh?
it launched on, yeah, I did. We launched on BNB, and then the day we launched, I think BNB was at 520. Then the next day it was at 480. Then the next day it was like 420. So the project just kind of launched into like a dumping market. And I think I could be wrong, but it might have even hit like $180 or something, like really bad.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was just at that point you were just kind of salvaging, what you could is and kind of going through the motion. But regardless, though, we did all sorts of things and had all sorts of different attention. I got, different pumps or whatever. So the project had like a lot of opportunity to buy dips and sell tops and get trade action out of it. The chart was pretty alive with big ranges throughout the entire year.
Now we got some people in the chat. We got Frank's in the chat saying Ashley is a great dev. Man, that guy loves you. He's a good dude. I love Frank.
Yeah, Frank loved EGT too. I mean, Frank loves shit to get excited about. So
now, what happened with that Dogecoin necklace, bro? Where is it?
It's literally sitting in the toolbox on the trailer and storage. That's like 24 karat gold plated too.
I know, that's why I'm asking you, like, where the fuck did it go? Because I remember you send a steel plate and they put gold around it.
Yeah, it's still there. It's just sitting there wrapped up in a towel. And that thing cost like $5,000 or something for that.
Yeah,
pretty big. It was, I think, 12-inch or something.
It was a big, I actually I was doing a live a Twitter space yesterday, and I showed the video where I was holding the necklace in your car.
Yeah.
And dude, that thing was huge, like 12-inch circle. It's a big circle, man.
I think we spent $5,000 on the lightning bolts. Like those lightning bolts on the Volt Dog, they were also 24 karat gold plated.
These fucking things, man. Do I need to go pick up the dog or what? Like, where is the fucking dog?
It's all bolted down. Dude, that dog was a piece of art too. I think that's $25,000 dog.
I need to go pick the dog up, take the fucking ram and go get it.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, my hope is that someday, somewhere in the U.S., maybe somewhere in the world, that what do you call it? There's some kind of a crypto museum or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's, one. I could see it happening. I could see there being
some
crypto museum that gets set up somewhere. And
now the contract for EGT is still around, right? It still exists. It's still there, right? People can
it does, but I mean, we've just tried to push some utility stuff since, like the meme market on ETH especially is just. It's kind of toast. Like, I don't know if it'll ever like fully come back. Or
what if all of a sudden like an Elon fanatic buys the statue from you, or like even Elon himself decides to say, you know what, whatever happened to that freaking statue with the goat body? I kind of want it now. Imagine, like, I mean, that would blow up the token, right? I mean,
I don't even know if we would sell it to anybody. Like, we would obviously give it to Elon. Sell it to Elon, whatever, anything Elon for sure. But I mean, it'd be kind of hard to sell. Like, what would you do? Just divide the money up amongst the
I don't know, man. Maybe just pump the char and say hope for the best, Yeah.
Like,
whoever can
do $1 million buy and just let it.
Yeah, just whoever can save some money.
Well, there is utility coming out. Like, it's so slow and it looks dead, and we're not really updating that much. But we've been working on stuff, and I'm still paying out of pocket for it every month or two. And it's not like an insane amount of money, but there's still money being put into it. And if it's good enough, and it seems to be, then we'll probably revisit that. And
really?
Yeah. I mean,
interesting. I might go buy the dip then. Fuck it.
When you got time, like, I'll explain it. The data is really good on it. There's nothing wrong with like what we're doing. It just has to be like, if you're gonna start pushing something, it has to be like the product has to be ready, and it's a little bit longer than I expected. Like everything takes.
Are you doing that thing you were telling me about when we were having breakfast, and you were showing me like a service. Is that what you're building? Are you still building that?
That's built. I mean, economically, I just don't know if it's viable. I mean, just the
Mm,
once you slow down, like once these projects slow down on tax, then
mm-hmm.
the volume slows down. Like you just can't move that like on certain things. But
Yeah, yeah.
the trading that we're working on, like the automated AI trading, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much paid for. The data is really good on it. I mean, we ran historicals on it the other day and it looks good. So I'm just waiting for them to clean up a couple things. And it's one of those things where I'm just going to run it, I think, in it. And then if if the feedback is really good and people are like, okay, I think it'll organically just pick up because if it's making people money, but it's not something
Yeah.
I want to push. Like, I'm not going to go out there and be like, we're pushing this and just like, what, I don't really care. If it's good, if the tech is good, it will organically we'll set up a structure and then people will just kind of go into it. More than anything, I think, just for people that I know and myself, I just want to put money into it and have it making me money. And if it's making me money and people around me money and it's trusted like that, like if I feel comfortable with it, then we'll let it rip and the token will pump. But I'm not, in the meantime, I got friends all the time like, oh, let me load the bottom, let me buy it, let's push it. I'm just like, just wait. Like, I'm not gonna tell anyone to like go into it until it's ready. And then when it's ready and it makes sense, then yeah, it'll be really easy to push. I think it'll organically just go.
I agree. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. First of all, because like I met you when you were pushing, Elon Go,
Yeah.
and I met you when the statue was pretty much done. But let me ask you this, like how did you even get involved in such a thing? Like how did you even come to crypto? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, including myself, we have wondered that, like, where the fuck did Ash come from? And all of a sudden he just shows up and builds a statue for Elon. Like, how?
Honestly, man, I was consulting on a project. I didn't really have anything to do with meme coins. And some of the guys that were working on the same project, we were just on a call one night, and one of them wanted to do an NFT project. Like, I had never really like bought an NFT, didn't care about NFTs, and they
Hmm.
wanted to do Elon goats, and it literally just was like a goat body with Elon's head on it or something, and it was just this like pixelated art, like they used to be like CryptoPunk style art, and
Uh-huh.
I just said, well, it sounds boring. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe they wanted to quickly make a quick 10 grand. You know how things go, like a bunch of guys
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. bullshitting on a voice chat, right?
Yeah.
But I just said, like, I'll do it if we actually build a go. Like, if you want to hype the collection. And then I think it just spawned off. And then the more we looked into it, it just spawned into something bigger where we just thought, okay, well, scrap the NFT idea and let's just see if we can run a meme token. And um, people just started dumping money into it, man. And he kind of just got forced to do it. And we just did it.
Yeah, I remember like you were saying, like we just started doing it, all of a sudden, like there was all this money in it that we had no choice but to actually build a statue. So but
Yeah,
before that, did you get involved in crypto before that? Before building that statue? Were you like familiar with crypto, or was that
for
like your
sure.
first?
More like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like, I hadn't really like ventured into like shit coins. I mean, honestly, shit coins don't really even interest me now that much. Like, I don't know how I could launch a project and it would just be like a meme, like a graphic or something. Like, my brain doesn't connect with that kind of stuff. Has to
Mhm.
be some kind of a real world asset to get me excited about it. Like, I don't know how. I mean, I get when there's like hot meta or like Labubu comes out and like the
Mhm.
dolls get popular and they start going
Yeah.
viral on TikTok with the Solana bullshit. Like, that's cool.
Mhm.
I get how the kids go crazy for that, but for me personally, I don't really care about that. I like this kind of stuff. So I don't really know if I don't think I'll ever build another statue again. I think that's kind of like I've just had enough.
Uh,
I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, as you know,
yeah.
with Patriot, if anyone that follows the project, it was the first token that was ever posted by a US president. And of course,
Mhm.
the crypto president, the biggest iconic president of probably since Reagan, right?
Mhm.
And in many ways, probably more impactful than Reagan. So he's huge, and it was the first project. So we already hit like a historical milestone from that perspective, and
Uh-huh.
we still have constant communication with them on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, them asking questions. I don't really understand what all the delays are, and like it's not really my place to ask every question or get every answer. Like, I think that would just be annoying to
Uh-huh.
them. I don't want to turn them off. Like, they have their own timeline, and we thought that it was going to move a bit faster. Like, we thought, first of all, we were going to release it, we were told, at the inauguration, which would have been, you know Bitcoin's pumping, Trump
Right,
meta couldn't be
right.
hotter. He ended up launching his own meme token, which were like, fuck. Like anyone who had any
Mhm.
have any community was just like deflated. Like the other Trump token on ETH was at what, 700 million or something. Like
Yeah.
there were people that had a lot of money invested in being the official Trump token, and then he just
Mhm.
launched that. So it changed things. But regardless, when we had this unique kind of offering, this historical component to the whole presidency and the assassination attempt. So we just kind of stuck with it, and they just kept saying that they're going to do it, but the weather moved it out. The weather moved it out, and there's a pinned tweet on the Patriot X where you can listen to Pastor Burns and Dustin Stockton get into some of the details, and those are things that we were just doing behind the scenes. Like we really thought we were geared up to do that, and we had also probably one of the biggest political gatherings for crypto token as well, probably for sure. I mean, we had Vivek Ramaswamy, John Voight, Brock Pierce. We had Ambassador Zampoli, which is the gentleman that introduced Trump and Melania, and
Mhm.
being married now for I think close to 30 years, and had Barron. So there's a lot of people in that room. Everything with Patriot was just kind of like set for the moon, and then I think just some of the delays. And if you look at the political landscape right now too, I mean, even I ask myself, I'm like, okay, well, if they're always trying to set it up and communicating on it, like, how come it hasn't happened yet? And maybe it could be optics, like maybe the war and everything is kind of coming to wraps now. I mean, we had a war in Ukraine. Trump was
Mhm. Yep.
trying to get that sorted out. We have the whole Israel Gaza conflict, which has pretty much divided the entire world,
They
and
did.
hopefully that's kind of getting wrapped up. I mean, that's just needs to stop. I mean, that whole war is just ruining the whole mega movement at the moment.
Mhm.
That come to an end and get back to business. So maybe it's just a matter of him wanting to claim a couple more victories before he's ready to accept a golden statue. So this could be the time. I mean, they're constantly communicating with us. I'm hoping just to get that one kind of trigger pull phone call where they're like, this is the date, and like, let's set it and go, right?
Man, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a bullish fucking day. And it's like you gotta remember, you're dealing with the president of the United States, right? I mean, the fucker's busy. He's got a lot going on. You know what I mean? He's got a lot going on. It's not like just some guy that has plenty of time to do whatever. And it's like when he launched his coin, the Trump coin, it was you and I, none of us predicted that, bro. We never thought that Trump would just come out and launch a meme coin. We never thought that, right? So that was a
I thought it was
curveball
fake.
to the space. That was a curveball.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. I thought it was fake. I was like,
Mm.
there's no way this could be true. I was more concerned about like our chart. I think I like left a dinner and was sitting on the street just talking in the voice chat with 200 people that were like, what the fuck, right?
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I wish I bought it. I think someone scanned it and gave it to me at 400 or 500 million or something, and
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, I'm not gonna like buy this. It's already, and it already seemed kind of high, didn't it? Right? I mean, back then when
Yeah.
you
Shit.
see
I
meme
bought
token
it.
at 500, it seemed
I
high.
bought it at 3 billion 1 minute after it got posted on his X page. Because I was doing a live stream. I was doing a Twitter space, and then I got the notification, and I was like, "What the crap is this?" So I click on it, and it was the official token from his official page. So I just bought it instantly. I dropped like 10 grand. Didn't even think about it. I didn't even know what price I got in until later. And it was like $3 billion. I was like, holy shit, I just bought the top. That's what I was thinking,
Right,
you know?
right.
It
Yeah,
felt
I
like
mean,
the top.
looking back, I just thought, oh, like maybe it can do like a bonk. Maybe it can do like 3 billion or 4 billion or something.
Mhm.
But by the time I don't know, I was more worried about our project, to be honest. I was
Yeah.
bricks,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So I
Yeah.
had to focus on that. And yeah, missed it.
Well, shit, look who we got in here. Our fucking buddy. Oh, he left. Piece of shit. He probably thought we didn't see him.
I'm gonna
Fucking
come back.
power. Fucking come back, power. Come back. But anyway, let me ask you this though. So you kind of just fell into this whole statue building business because it turned into a fucking business of statues, bro. It's just crazy.
Hasn't been the most successful business of statues, but yeah.
No, but like, look, man. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because sorry, I'm gonna tell you why, Ash. Because look, if you look at every coin that launches on Pump Fund, for example, right? None of them can even bond. Like one out of like 10,000 like actually goes to 1 million market cap, right? Like one out of like 10,000. So your first project ever ran to 40 million market cap. That's a big accomplishment, bro. And anybody that ever tells you it's not an accomplishment, I want to see them launch a coin and send it to 40 million. I want to see it, right? Because that's not easy to do, man. It's a
No.
hard job. It's a hard thing to do. And for you to like put it all together and with a statue, even when you and I went to Walmart and we were giving away fucking toys, even putting that event together is hard because you got to talk to the management, you got to deal with Walmart, you got to get the cashiers on point. Like there's a lot going on for that one specific day. And like these events are like, dude, you got to respect it.
For sure. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, that it's a huge operation. There was an incredible amount of people that were involved, that built it, that managed like the logistics behind it. And you kind of have to oversee every component of it. It's like running a meme coin, but then there's like 2 or 3 other departments that you kind of have to stay on top of. And a lot can go wrong. And a lot did go wrong. It's just never ending problem solving. Like even just where do you park it at night when you're touring it around? Like the security.
That shit was funny, bro. Like
nightmare.
I remember like going out of Walmart and there was like 10 Lambos outside in the fucking driveway. And I was like, dude, why is there all these fucking Lambos parked outside Walmart? Shit was crazy, bro.
There's a lot of TikTokers there. I think there's a bunch of TikTokers that knew that the statue was coming and they wanted to get
hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Okay.
What? I think you were just muted earlier.
Oh no, I was, but I was on my cell phone. Now I'm on my PC now. So.
Oh well, shit, man. Well, Ash is here telling the whole story,
What's
man.
up, Ash? Long time.
It had
long goddamn time, brother.
We talked up a lot. I'm just remembering those days,
Man.
those boring days.
Ash,
We that bear in the voice chat for hours sometimes.
Yeah, bro. I remember, man. Busting ass, bro. Busting ass, man. Like, like a lot of the new individuals coming in don't know what it takes to freaking build a community. There's a lot of freaking work, bro.
It is
a lot of work, a lot of long hours. I mean, I remember those days, man. When we started teaming up with Elon Goat, I would come into your VC. You were coming to you were coming to Vote Eno's VC. Like we'll be there for like 5 to 6, sometimes 10 hours, just speaking to the community, man. Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Does that even exist anymore?
Hell no.
The what?
Hell no.
The what? The community building?
Hell no.
Man, these boys.
That's why these suckers can't go to billions anymore. And then they want to know why. Well, we can't. Why it takes so much for us to get the 200 million market cap? Well, goddamn.
Nowadays, you have fucking Elon shilling your coin all day, and you can't even go to 100 million. Like,
yeah, that's it. It's cooked, bro. Like it's
cooked.
Yeah, I think that people have just priced it. We came from a period of time where I missed that whole Shiba,
Oh, me too.
Whatever. But I think that people at that time, they really believed that a meme coin could replace the US dollar, right?
You're right.
We believe that the Dogecoin would become king. Like we believe this. You know?
People believe that they were going to, as a community, take out the Fed and replace the US dollar or whatever. Before you could be able to walk around with your Shiba Inu. And yeah, they didn't realize though that every time that you did a transaction with it, that someone that took it had to sell it at your liquidity.
We had no clue. We're just paying with Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. We didn't give a fuck. We didn't know what was happening. You know?
Yeah, people are smart now, and
dude, honestly, bro, I'd rather go back to being naive and making a lot of money. I hate being smart and not making any fucking money. Because it's like everybody's so smart that everybody like doesn't like they don't take risk anymore because they're like, oh well, the bubble map says that this guy and this guy are connected.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna buy this because the bubble map tells me no. Token sniffer says there's one guy with 6% wallet.
Yeah, there's
Right.
like they'll be like, oh, there's like 17 Jeets and there's 42 Chads and there's like shit.
Bro,
Who
like
cares?
I mean,
Who
all that
freaking
shit.
cares about the giant ass freaking wallet, man? Back then, bro, we didn't give a damn. Bro,
We
we
didn't
didn't
give a
care
fuck.
what the dev had. We
Nobody
didn't give
cared,
a
bro.
damn.
We just bought the shit. We just bought
We
the
just
shit.
bought
And we
the shit
held
and
it.
held the shit.
And
And
hope
if the dev sold a little bit along the way, who the freak cares?
we
You
wouldn't
know,
even
but-
know
but-
when the
make
dev
money.
sold.
The
The
devs
dev can make money though.
though.
Look, man.
The
Back
devs used to get
then,
without
go ahead, Ash. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, brother. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, like the big change, like if you look at Elon Goat, like
Yeah,
the team could take a salary from the tax. It didn't have to,
correct. Exactly.
but now everyone hates tax. So then you have to have like a market making game, and then the market
Facts.
have to sell tokens so that people can like pay their bills, and then if you want to pay like your graphic artist or whatever, you have to give them an airdrop, and then they sell to pay their bills. So even if you have a long-standing project, eventually the supply just started dwindling onto all these people because you're not taking the tax, and it isn't. That's the problem, right? So no one wants
That is the problem.
and like they get mad if people sell, but when you deal with these big projects like we did, there's 15 people that are on the payroll. Right? They don't really care about the project. They just need to get paid. Like they're a welder, they're a concrete guy. They're like they don't fucking care. They just want to get paid, and it's big money, right? So without the tax, it's like super hard, and
But that's what the tax is for, though, right? People don't understand what the tax was for. Like the tax was for the dev wouldn't have to sell on the chart. He just pays his taxes.
And he would keep working because as long as he kept working, it was like a job. So the devs would push because the harder they pushed, the more they could like take from like a salary from it, and it kind of was better. And now the tax is like big. It's like
it looks down on taxes now. Like it's
think about
it. The dev's farming. How the freaking the dev be farming when he's getting paid in ETH?
Yeah. Well, I mean it's drip selling, but it's like okay, you see
it's drip selling.
People
but it's not
know
that harsh.
Like they know it's like $2,000 here, $2,000, $5,000, whatever it is, depending on the market cap, and scale of it all. But yeah, and people just accept it, and then things keep happening, and they pay for marketing and whatever goes on, and they see billboards and they see whatever, and that used to excite people. They would understand it, and now it's like early wallets sold, bundle wallets sold. Like,
oh my god!
Right. And the reality of it too is if you look at the attention span of the kids, like this whole thing is dominated now by the younger kids, and it's like their casino, it's their gambling, it's their meta, their aura bullshit, whatever, right? And their attention spans have just really changed. Like even if you look at our attention spans of social media in the last 4 years, 5 years, like it's like crack, clickbait, right? Like quick. Even mainstream media is not fast enough for us. We need faster clips, sound bites. We need to go quickly. So the meta just changes, right? The things that trend change faster. It's hard to be like, oh, we're going to pick a narrative and then we're going to just run this and it's going to continue to stay relevant. It just doesn't, because the next thing comes and the next thing comes. And really you got to chop it up to what it is. It's just a casino, right? And you just
that's the problem though, Ash. That's the problem. Like the problem is that I mean, like crypto altogether has become a freaking casino. So basically you don't have the investors like us, like from the past. We basically parked our 20K. Ah man, came out.
Oh shit! Now we dropped 20K on the chart, and they use that shit as excellent. They use it as
correct facts. No, like basically before investors got excited. It's like, oh crap, someone dropped 20K on the chart. Hey guys, let's hold. We need to hold longer. This thing's going to the moon. Now it's not like that, man. Now these markets wait for the 20K and then they sell on it.
They cheat on it. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's different, man. But I mean, you can't fight it. You can't really complain about it. You just
you can't fight it. You're right.
No, it's not worth your time. You just have to find you yourself have to stay on top of what's going on with the kids and whatever's relevant, and then change to switch, like the volume be on ETH and then Sol, and right now it's on BSC, and then Sun will try to pump Tron, and you kind of just have to keep rotating and going through the meta of each chain and being on top, being familiar with it and what clicks and what doesn't. It's weird, man, but there's always something going on, right? There's always something. You just have to be like what do you call it, versatile. You can't just say like Sol or I'm on ETH or this is how I trade. Like you really have to be.
Well, look at us right now, bro. We're on Pump Fund doing a live stream. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you have to adapt or you just get forgotten. It's just how it works.
for sure.
You have to adapt.
But you know what you have to do though, Pablo? You know what you have to do now, Pablo? What the dev have to do now is the dev has to come in and literally buy the fucking floor, literally buy the supply.
Yeah, but think about this, Power. Think about this. And Ash will understand this too.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say the dev comes in and buys 80-90% of the supply, right?
Yeah.
But the fucker can't ever sell, right? Because the minute he sells $1,000, everybody panics.
Well, you have to buy on top of it. Like you pretty much have to buy. You have to bundle up 80%, put it somewhere like a locker or burn it or whatever you want to do to make sure that's
and then buy more.
And then you
buy more.
Then buy more. Yeah.
You have to be buying at like 80, 90K. Nobody likes to see someone that, you know, just sold 10 grand on a chart that paid $60 for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yep.
Bullshit, bro.
Unless you're just like super transparent. Like I remember sometimes we were with EGT, we were so transparent. We're like, you know, we just paid for this. Like we'd be going through the bills. Like it was like a business, you know.
It was.
We would tell people what we were spending because they understood that we went through millions of dollars just on stuff. These events, like everybody was just raping us too, because it was, you know, crypto was popular. So anyone that was arranging events or whatever they were doing, they were just charging you so much money. They just thought there was such an abundance of money. Yeah, they're like, oh, I'll advertise for you in this Telegram group, and it'll be like 20 grand, and you're like, oh shit, you know, like
taking advantage of you, man.
Yeah, like chart's dead. Like you got to say you're doing something. Like we built a game, wasted money. There was so much wasted money, but you were just grasping at straws, doing whatever you could to try to get like the community excited, or at least show that the money that was coming in from tax was at least going somewhere. Like even if it wasn't going to do shit, you just still had to spend it and show that you were spending it, so that they would at least know that you were going to try to finish the job.
Yeah,
facts. That's facts, bro.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
But you know something, Ash? You whenever you launch Patriot, like you actually brought back a little bit of nostalgia.
You did.
Because, yeah, you know, in a way, because I actually was in one of your video chats. You probably didn't see me because I was incognito.
Speaking of Patriot Power, like I think that people are undervaluing the potential in this project because look, let me pull the chart. I know Ash probably hates looking at that view, but
it's pretty depressing. Yeah.
This view right here, but see, Ash, you're looking at this part. I'm looking at this part, right?
Right.
You got you know how you sit on, you got the meme and the two kids in the bus, the ones looking at the dark and the ones looking at the light. Well, that's what you got here. You got the dark and the light. Okay. Let me say something though, real quick. If you guys really pay attention, this right here, look at this run. Like it was just down at the bottom and then boom,
amazing run.
It was when Trump posted it. Yeah.
So within a matter of like 6 days, you guys did 1,800% with a matter of 6 days, right?
That should run like 80 million, I think. 85 million, bro.
Like, dude, nobody can take that away from you, okay? Because that is one thing that you should always be proud of. Be like, you know how many devs wish they could get past 5 million, 10 million, and you're over here. You send 2 projects, one to 40 mil, this one to 85 mil, and it happened faster than anybody could really comprehend.
Correct.
Because I remember you calling me about it and say, "Hey, I'm pushing Patriot," and dude, that thing was sitting around like 1 million when you called me, right?
I remember because Pablo called me.
And I was like, from 1 million to freaking 85 million, like, bro, I don't care what anybody says. That is a fucking godly crypto move. Like nobody, like maybe 1% of 1% of 1% in crypto can accomplish this. Now, people need to pay attention because this can happen again. Honestly, like I think
it can.
I think it can, bro. I think.
Oh yeah, it can happen again, bro. I'm
I
telling
think.
you, man.
I think this bottom right here, honestly, I think this bottom is a gift. And if I was an investor and I was watching this, I would at least throw a few $100 on this bottom. The reason
Yeah,
why I
put
say
like
What,
that,
1,000 or 2,000 at the bottom and let it sit.
just let it sit there. Just let
you
it
know,
sit.
it's for people. I mean, this is the sad part with crypto, right? Or even a project like this is that the people that are buying these dips are people that either have a job and crypto is not their main thing and they can park money, or just whales that have money. They'll just buy an ETH or 2 ETH and then they'll forget about it, and they're really not that concerned. They're just waiting, right?
Yep.
Which is but if you don't have it, and that's kind of that's why these charts are the way that they are, is because people they need to flip it, they need to keep the money rotating, they got to make turn money into more money. So unfortunately, and the crazy thing too, man, is that it's tough. People think that even us as a team on Patriot, like we're insiders. There's 20 people that know what's going on with this project, right?
Yep.
So even by the time, like, there's sometimes where the chart will start to move, and I'll start FOMOing into my own chart before I even hear anything. Because
I believe it, bro. I believe
dude,
it because
like I threw like $5,000 at it the other day because I started moving, and I was just like, who the fuck knows something? You know what I mean?
you're like who got some insider information on my token, right?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, because there's too many people that are working on it, and it's such a high level of coordination at the highest level that there's just people that will know things before we know what they are, and then it gets into an inner circle, and depending on who hears first, so you're kind of always just speculating on what's going on. So you're right though, like if you want to catch it, you pretty much do have to just buy some and forget about it, and when we make an announcement, and it'll come. I mean, when it comes down to like price speculation, at this point, I personally don't care. I mean, what I really want to do is just say I was part of something historical.
You just want to finish the job. That's all you cared about, is finishing the job, right? That's the
Yeah.
main thing. Because when you finish the job, this thing's gonna moon, bro. Like, there's no way in hell that if and when Trump takes this statue, there's no way in hell this won't moon. Because he's gonna talk about that fucking statue everywhere, all day, every day, for who knows how long, right? Till he gets tired of talking about it. So when that day happens, this thing will pump. It will pump.
That's why I think this maybe the delay is because the wars, right? I mean, it'd be hard for him to accept a statue and then have a huge event around it and have the media. Like, could you imagine there being 10 reporters asking about the statue and a huge unveiling, and he's just pushing it, you know what I mean? And then and then in the meantime, at the same time, they're talking about, kids getting blown up and all that kind of bullshit. Like, it just ain't right? Like, there needs to be peace, I think, on at least at a minimum on the Israel-Gaza situation. There has to be peace. And he's clearly a part of it. You can tell he's exhausted by it. Like, I mean, this whole presidency was supposed to be about economic growth and just really focusing on tech and crypto. And
I feel like we're going backwards, man. I feel like we're going backwards.
Yeah, well, it's just a roadblock, right? And you can't predict exactly how things are going to play out, but it just didn't turn out to be like 90% focused on economic growth. I mean, it's been a huge problem that's plagued the entire, presidency got in, having to deal with that shit, right?
Yep.
So maybe the delay is just him wanting to be like, let's get this sorted out, come to ideally an end to it, and then he can just accept kind of like a trophy for it, like a Nobel
by
Peace.
next year in the bear market, this summer.
What's that?
I said probably by next year, this summer, things will start to cool off, and Trump may accept the statue. I mean, because he already know. I mean, like Trump already know about your statue already.
Yeah, he does. He does.
For sure, dude. Yeah, like if you watch that interview with Pastor Burns, like Trump references, like the pastor runs into him often enough. Like, I don't know how often, but it sounds like once every couple months or something there at some event, and Trump's always asking him about it or whatever. So
just a matter of time.
It really is just a matter of time.
Now to me, like, bro, like, to me, $1,000, throw it in there and forget about it is me is worth it. To me, it's worth it because right now it's at the absolute floor. Like, there is nothing else that can happen to take this any lower, right? This thing can go from 2 mil to 100 mil overnight. Like, it can just do it overnight. It really can. It really could.
It's possible, man. I mean, we're optimistic. I mean, I'm more on the side of like just getting the job done, but there's a lot of people that are thinking that.
Yeah.
And it depends on like what the event is. Like if you listen to the interview with Pastor Burns, he's saying Trump wants to make it a really, really big deal, right? So again,
Yep.
he wants to make it a really big deal. I think that maybe he wanted to get some of this stuff cleaned up before he did it, so there's a little bit more common,
No distractions, man. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, like no
well,
FUD. Like, you know, I mean, either way, you're gonna have Democrats on CNN being like, "Oh, look at the president take his golden statue," like whatever, right? But who fucking cares about that?
yeah,
If there's some form of peace or whatever, and he's been a part of brokering that, then well deserved. You know what I mean? And you can tell like Trump does not want war. I mean, Trump's a builder. He's not a destructor. He doesn't want to like be blowing up.
He's a businessman.
Building.
What businessman wants war? He's a businessman.
No.
Yeah, dude, you can tell he wants his presidency. He wants a legacy, and I think he wants his kids that, you know, take over after. And I'm sure that one of them will get into politics at some point. That you want to have your presidency remembered to be like golden age, right? You don't want it to be like, oh, we just sat there and fought endless wars that really had like no good outcome in the end. You're just policing everyone that wanted to fight.
Nobody wants that.
I just want to see Trump get back into action, and I just miss like the fun component of his presidency, where you just watch the news and laugh your ass off every day while he's trolling everybody. And it was
the meme side of
Trump. And he's still doing it, but like this stuff just has to get cleaned up so that the base can get back to like the golden Trump fun that we're used to.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the serious part of Trump is kind of overwhelming. I do miss the memes, the fun, the jokes, and talking shit about people on Twitter. You know, that stuff was fun. But dude, don't feel bad, because look, every project goes through some shit. I mean, look at even the CROSHOW. I mean, look, we were running so smooth, and then boom, we had that nasty fucking fall right there. You know,
freaking Jeets, bro.
Like, man, that shit was nasty, bro.
Yeah, it was almost like I thought maybe Pablo got assassinated on live stream.
But he did get assassinated on live stream. That's looks exactly like what happened. That guy, he got assassinated.
Bro, what happened is I was doing a live stream like this when I was interviewing the Asians, right?
Yeah.
Good friend of ours from another project, and during the live, fucking sales started happening, bro. 20K, 2K, 5K, 6K. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck's happening. But I don't let it get to me. I continue with the interview, you know, because I mean, that's
what are you gonna do?
What can you do? You know, it is what it is.
You just bought the floor, shit.
And then when I turn off the camera, I just kept dumping all fucking night. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go to bed. Fuck this. I'll worry about it in the morning. And I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy like 10 grand of this shit at the floor and add it to my dev wallet. So that's what I did.
Too.
I sold some of my Crow and I transferred over to the dev wallet, and boom, just bought the floor and said, okay, well, I guess that's what we got to do. And here we are.
Nice.
You know? So I secure that million floor, and now it's sitting at 1.5, 1.6. So, but the thing is, bro, like, you cannot predict what people will do.
Nope.
You can't. You can just show up and do your job. That's all you can do. And that's why I value that you came on the show, because you are that guy, bro, that just shows up and continues to work. Even when you're charged down like 98%, you still continue to work. I mean, you came here for a purpose. It wasn't just to make a quick pump and dump. You came to do a job, and you're going to finish the job.
Yeah. I mean, we're invested in it, and there's a tremendous amount of people that are also involved in getting it all done. And I mean, Trump's been so specific too with us not. I mean, the one thing that kind of sucks is because we kind of like Elon Goat, we got excited and we had this vision of taking the statue and, you know, going down through like the freeways of America and doing events and like just really tapping into the base and having a blast with it or whatever. But then he just wanted to be so in control, I think, of the unveiling of it and the public viewing of it and all of that kind of stuff. So it just kind of became more of an historical thing versus like a strap it to a trailer and campaign, right?
And drive around in the country, huh? Like
there's some people that think it's AI, like they think that there's not even a statue, and I'm like, fuck, like trust me. I mean, the images of the statue that we have, I think, were taken by a photographer from like London Times or something, and when he did an in-person interview at the shop, like it's very real. But Yeah, I mean,
Bro, I saw your Elon Goat token in person. That shit is real. Okay.
for sure.
I freaking sat on the Volt Dog. That shit was real. So, like, nobody could ever convince me that this statue was fake because, look, I saw the other one and that shit was like 40 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's
It's very real. It's very real. I
very
mean,
real.
we even showed the process before we launched. I mean, I think that when we launched, we were doing all these. It was just these like panels, these metal panels, these precast, and then they had to weld it. I think that if we would have done a life size one, like a 7-foot one or a 6-foot one or whatever, I think they could have done it in 1 or 2 pieces. But this scale, I mean, that guy, the artist, the sculptor.
How tall is it? How tall is it standing?
Fuck, I almost forget now, like the exact specs. I think it's 17 and a half or something like that. I used to know all these numbers off by heart, but no one ever asked me anymore. But I think it's around 17 feet.
Yeah,
Or is it 17? Is it 22?
Shit, I don't know, bro. You
Like,
tell me. You're the one that
oh, I know
built
why. Here, let me think. There's different base options, right? So I think that, and this is actually what's going on between the Trump and us, is they're trying to debate whether they want to put it into a large granite boulder, like a 20,000 pound, polished up boulder, granite boulder, or if they're going to put it onto the existing steel concrete one that we have, and then if they're going to kind of clad it with granite, or if and they're polish the steel. Like, there's all these questions they have, like aesthetics questions they have, and weight questions, and then the engineers at the golf course, because of course it's in Miami too, right? There's all these crazy storms. They want to know how to deal with it. So we had to like show them the inner engineering. Even for the Secret Service, I mean, they asked us so many questions just for security when it first went down or whatever, and we'd answered like 10 of them, back and forth email. Then eventually we had to make like an entire PDF that showed the engineering behind it and what's inside of it. And
well, they don't want it to be a bomb,
right, yeah, they're gonna have to x-ray it, I think. Like, it wouldn't shock me, like, when it does finally get delivered, if they take possession of it and they scan it, is my guess. They'll probably x-ray the whole thing, is my guess.
They have to, bro. I mean, you're bringing the fucking Trojan horse to the White House. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big deal.
Yeah,
they're gonna check it, bro. They are gonna check it. And nah, man, like, I think anybody that's fudding you, because there's FUD right now for you. I mean, there's FUD for me. I mean, this is what they do. That's one thing I want to say to FUD. It's like the people that FUD you, nobody even knows who the fuck they are. You know what I mean? They usually hide behind fake accounts, behind a bunch of fake PFPs. It's like, dude, Ash is a real person. The man bleeds like I do, like everybody else, and he works hard like everybody else. Now, what happens with the chart, at the end of the day, that comes down to what the people do. I mean, if I buy your coin right now and I G tomorrow, you can't stop me. You see what I'm saying? It's not up to you.
The liquidity pools are so thin too. Like, even when I think we went and did the Patriot Awards, I mean, we had been at as high as 85 million, and then it dumped down to 25 million. When people saw that Vivek Ramaswamy entered the room to give his speech at the Patriot Awards, who was the co-founder or partner of Doge, and Doge had just done a $500 million run, right? So just during that speech, the chart pumped from 25 million to 65 million again. People were like, oh my god, the Doge team is in at the Patriot Awards, right? Then he got 10 minutes into his speech, and then people started nuking it again, right back down to like 17 million or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So you really just don't have control over a liquidity pool that's 5% of 10% of what a value is. Like, this is just what it is. Like, that's just how it goes. Yeah, it's just thin, and people do whatever they want with their money. They're swing trading.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line is the projects that we've, like, us as a team, myself, whatever, have always got behind that we've done publicly is they're just really high level. Like, we don't control what Elon does. We don't control what Trump does. No. But the fact that Trump acknowledged it, I mean, the thing could have been a dud in the first place. Like, Trump could have just not came out and said anything about it. And luckily, 10 days in, when he saw it, he did say something about it. So it gave us an opportunity. Like, there was no guarantees. Like, we didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? The first article that got pushed out, someone said, hey, look at this. And he reposted it. Like, this is crazy, right? and then it just started to go, and we had no control of it going up, and we have no control over the timeline or anything when it comes down to doing it. All we can do is just tell you what we know, right? And if there was some big, and if we knew exactly what was going on, the fucking chart would be higher, right? I always tell people, they're like, is there a date? Just tell me if there's a date. Like, I get messages all the time, like, just tell me, like, I won't tell anybody. And I'm just like, dude, do you really fucking think that the chart would be at 3, 4, or 4 million if we knew that there was a date, right? There's not a chance. So you really do have to look at the chart, and you have to kind of speculate a little bit as to what's going on, and just dip your toe in it if it interests you, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when it does happen and we have more details, we'll drop it. All we can say is that they're actively communicating with us, and there's nothing has changed from the Pastor Burns interview that you've seen that's pinned on the X account. And that's the best information that I got. All we can really do is coordinate it, and hopefully the event is crazy, and hopefully the media comes out, and hopefully the world's in a better place when it does happen, so that Trump can enjoy it, and everyone can kind of be happy for him, right? Everybody on both sides, because I think the world needs a win right now.
Dude, we all need a fucking win, bro. Like, I mean, nobody's winning right now. Houses are going up, cost of living's going up, everything's going up. Like, we're losing money in the real world. Like, everything it's hard. And
Yeah,
that's because the country's so split up, and everybody's just fighting everybody, and it's chaos. At the end of the day, nobody wins. Nobody wins in a fight. Everybody.
It's inflation, man. It's kind of cooked, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like, I don't think that one president or one policy can really fix it at this point.
Dude, there's $30 trillion in debt. How the fuck is any president gonna
37 trillion.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, I went up 7 trillion since last I checked.
And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, cryptocurrency ain't gonna fix that either. So,
dude, how can crypto fix it when there's only like 2 trillion in Bitcoin right now? Like, how? Think about
you guys are dreamers.
You have to remember, it's kind of like, I mean, there's a theory going on with the stable coins in the US, and I'm sure that everyone's trying to find like a parachute out of their debt obligations, I guess. But in reality, don't forget too, like, even if Bitcoin does go to, let's say Bitcoin goes to $1 million or $2 million, which is probable, right? I think it's going to happen, and there's kind of this switch. That if that happens, it doesn't mean that like a $500,000 house right now is going to be 500 grand and Bitcoin's at 2 million, right? Like, exactly. that what you're really doing is like, when your normies ask me like, oh, what should I buy? Like, and I just say, just buy Bitcoin and hope it goes down. I'm like, if you buy Bitcoin with like 10% of your net worth or 10% of your investment risk or whatever, I'm like, you should hope that Bitcoin actually goes down, because Bitcoin's your insurance policy against things going bad. And so it's one of the only things, if you buy gold or Bitcoin and the price is going up, that means that people have, like, smart money is losing confidence in the dollar. And that means that your life is not really going that well, right? Things are not looking good for you. So don't buy it and hope it goes up. I mean, we buy it for protection, and we play meme coins, whatever, but that's really the ultimate goal, is to protect yourself.
The thing is, for example, if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, that means that your 500K house is probably worth like $5 million now. So you see what I'm saying? So the
it's still not gonna be enough.
No, it's not gonna be
enough to freaking to combat against the against the inflation.
Exactly, because right now, let's say a house costs you 5 Bitcoins right now, right?
Yeah.
When Bitcoin's at $1 million, it's still gonna cost you 5 Bitcoins.
Correct.
Because the inflation's gonna go way up. So the same 5 Bitcoins will, they'll be worth more, but so will your property, so will your house
be worth more too.
It's like the S&P. The S&P is as professional, as sophisticated of a product as you can really get, and it's totally detached itself now, I think, from what the metrics people used to trade it on. And really, like, if you haven't really made that much money, like, it looks like it. You look at the chart and you're like, oh, it's the best decision. But really, all it is just smart people making sure that their money doesn't lose value while everybody else is losing value.
Yep, exactly.
And that's really the way you have to look at Bitcoin too. And
I actually use the SCP chart when I'm actually leveraging Bitcoin, because it's kind of like similar.
It is.
Yeah, you really have to.
It is
along lines.
No, it definitely is. But tell you what, Ashley, like, dude, we are chilling, bro. Like you, myself, Power, us, the OGs, man. We've been through the worst of the worst of the worst.
Oh yeah,
There's nothing that this market can
I've
do
seen
to.
it all.
There's nothing that this market can do to be like, oh, that was painful. There's really nothing. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like what you going through your project, your chart, that can be fixed in one day. What's going through what I'm going through with my chart here, this can be fixed in one day.
Mhm.
Why? Because it's just money is an emotion. It's an emotion. That's all it is an emotion,
That's the economy.
right? And let's say for example, I brought you today to my show, Ashley. What would happen if I announced Vitalik tomorrow? My project would explode, right? What happens if I announce CC on Wednesday, Thursday next week? My project would
Explode.
explode. Right? So it's just technically you're one event away
Right.
from blowing up. Because the minute that Trump publicly accepts your statue, your project goes to hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Instantly. So it doesn't even matter like what the fuck happens between now and then. It really doesn't. You see what I'm saying?
I do. Not everyone sees it that way, but yeah. Well, I mean, and I think too, when people with these kind of real world asset projects, there's all sorts of people that get involved in them that don't really understand the risks of it. I mean, even me with the Elon project, I remember thinking to myself, there's no fucking way that he's not going to accept this. Like, he knows we're coming. And
you went to the Tesla building. You were outside all day.
Right. Yeah, I mean, in my head, I was like, there is no way that he's just gonna choose to just do nothing and stay inside instead of coming out and acknowledging it. Right?
Yeah, but he did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looking back, I mean,
No, this is a good question. This is a good question. I'm gonna read this question to you from the chat, right?
Yeah.
I think you'll like this. So if Trump doesn't unbuild it personally like everyone expects,
yeah.
are you going to revert back to the plan of trolling politicians with the statue? This guy'd be happy to see that either way.
We possibly could, man. I mean, at this point, we haven't even considered because it's so locked in from our perspective. The only question is the scale of it, right? Like we don't know what the event's going to be, but Trump wants it. Like, I think that it would be a really big problem if we did something with that statue that they didn't approve. Like, I think it's kind of like they don't want that for anything other than their purposes. That's the impression I get. So they're going to take it, and how it plays out and how big of a deal they make it is up to them. But I really don't feel like we can even do it. That's kind of what they told us. They just don't want us to do anything with it. Like specifically, like, just wait for us. We've got this under control. We're going to do it, right? And we'll do it our way. And so it's not like you're playing a game with like some fucking guy gets the president. So you're not going to just be like, oh, I've had enough. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to do what I want to pump my chart. Like, it's just, it's not a good idea. Like, it's president. Like, we're going to go through the motions. Hopefully it's soon. Hopefully this war coming to an end will trigger, Trump getting some accolades, like a Nobel Peace Prize and a nice statue. And yeah, that's what I'm hoping. So that's kind of where my head's at with it.
Now, before we call it a day, Ash, let me ask you this question. Did you buy the CROSHOW? Did you invest in the CROSHOW token? Do you believe in the narrative?
I did. I think I bought $3,500 worth.
Look at that. $3,500. You see, Power, I told you this piece of shit bought some.
Of course he buys.
Yeah.
Man.
Ashley's old school, man.
Man, Ashley's a G. You know what I mean? And,
yeah, man.
And I tell you what, Ash, Power and I might scoop up this fucking floor of yours because people got to be dumb to not buy this floor for you. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Even if you throw $1,000 at this chart of Patriot, I mean, it's gonna move.
I might come in and I'm
there's a lot of charts, man, that are dead. That I'll come in and I'll buy like 1% of or 2% that are just like no one's looking at it. It's dead.
You can tell Ash is from the old school because that's what we did. We were going to search for the crypto.
Power and I, we sit around. We sit around scouting dead charts, bro. We will sit around and we'll scout dead charts.
It's like bear market. It's bear market mentality game, right? Because you just know that there's little things that could happen,
Yeah.
They can blow it up instantly.
Yeah, like JD Vance token, stuff like that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna be the next president. Like, there's I would say, I don't know what the chances are, but in my mind, I'm thinking like 80% chance that there's the Democrats have no one to run.
At least you know he's running for president, regardless, right? So if he runs for president, you at least gonna pump that coin during the run, regardless. See what I'm
That's
saying?
why he's doing the bull cycle.
They're gonna do like a 50x, right? Like they're gonna do or even 100x, and like that might happen in 2 years from now. As it gets closer to like the end of Trump's presidency, then but that's a good example, right? Like I don't need to I can put some money into something and just wait 2 years. Like I don't care. I'll wait 2 years.
I can wait 2 years too.
I don't care.
I'm still waiting for Elon to accept his GOAT, bro. I'm still holding that fucking EGT.
Maybe he will. Maybe he will. And if he does, we'll bring it to the guy. What I think Elon should do with it, honestly, is cut the rocket, like core the rocket, and turn it like a big meat smoker or something, because the fucking thing is huge and empty in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Smoke some meat and put it outside the Tesla and like the Giga Tesla factory.
And grill some barbecue once in a while. That'd be so badass, bro.
Yeah, like some Elon burgers. Yeah.
If you ever want to do some crazy shit where you might get arrested, you should call me. I'll go with you.
You've been there. I mean,
I know. But like, if you want to do some crazier shit, like chase him with the fucking semi and the GOAT as he's driving away with his Tesla car, and we chase him down the freeway,
Yeah. I mean, if I ever get stage 4 cancer, that thing's definitely going back on the road. So.
Oh fuck. Well, let's hope you never get stage 4 cancer, Ashley. That's that's not okay. It's not okay, bro. Fucking crazy.
I'll let you know.
But think about this. Look at what's going on with the BNB token. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
That was bound to happen, man.
Like
with what?
This is. You see these tokens right here on the screen?
Are those all listed?
These are all the runners from BNB.
Oh my god, man! Like you could have made so much shorting.
This was this morning, bro. Like we woke up to this shit.
Whoa!
And all the top meme coins on BNB dump 80%, 40%, 90%, and it's like people think that everybody's just like certain individuals are indestructible, like CC. Like, bro, this is on CC's network, and people dump the shit out of this,
bro.
So
Bitcoin dips, everything dips.
So,
like yesterday, I woke up. I was in 4, and it was at 290 when I woke up in the morning. I'm like, oh, perfect. We're on our way to. I'm thinking to myself, this thing is definitely going to go to 440 million. Like, I'm not sure if I'm in it for the 4.4 billion run, but I'm like 440 million is a lock on 4, right? And then some bullshit, I don't know what he did or what he's got planned, and then all of a sudden I aped this other BNB token, like holder token or whatever it is.
Right there on the screen.
I do a 2x on that, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what does it even do? And then 4's dumping. I'm still in that shit, and it goes to show you, like, you're one of the richest crypto whales in the world. He might even be like the most biggest doxed crypto whale, maybe. I don't know what he has, millions, right? And his coin is sitting, last I checked, what's it sitting at right now? Like 160 million or something last.
Yeah.
I'm still in it, man. Like, whatever.
Well, this is what I like about you, Ash. You stick with it regardless what the chart does. You know what I mean?
I knows how to hold, though.
Well, we come back from an old generation, bro. We just held our fucking coins. Like, this whole cheating here, running there, cheating there, running there, cheating there is like fucking exhausting.
And you lose too much money doing that crap too. That's why I don't do it,
bro. Forget the money, your sanity, your fucking sanity, bro.
The sanity too, man.
Man, the sanity is just like you grow gray hair in your 30s, bro.
Too
like
much, man.
Do you know what the craziest shit was the America Party one? The Elon. Did you guys ape any of those? Like, I aped, I think, 8 different America Party tokens, 2 or 3 different.
Adam Shelton just made a video,
and like that funny shit, bro. Like, it drove me nuts, and I literally couldn't, like, because I knew that there was all these PvP, so I was like, okay, I'll just put like a few grand into each one, and then the biggest bag that I got at one of them, I would have had to nuke it at the top to even get my money back from what I put into the fucking the 8 ones that I like that went to 0, right? And I'm just thinking, like, maybe, and I'm still holding all that shit too, because all Elon has to do one is get fed up with something that Trump does and be like, fuck it, I'm launching the America Party's a go, and we're gonna run, Mark Cuban as the president or some bullshit, and then all of a sudden, like, all of some dead bag that's probably worth $1,000 right now, that'll be worth $100,000, and when I wake up in the morning, because Elon tweeted at 2 a.m, right? So you just got to sit in it. You got to sit in them sometimes. Some of these big ones, you just got to sit in them.
Just sit, bro. Just sit on them, bro. Who cares?
Adam Shelton does a free video.
Bro, look at this motherfucker. Is the CROSHOW talking the next 100x jab? I fucking love Adam, bro.
Me too.
What one thing that I can say?
Adam is so enthusiastic, man.
Adam's like has that OG fucking Shiba mentality still.
Yeah,
like he still thinks that we're in the Shiba era.
Yeah, he does.
I know, like 100x. Like people right now, like if you tell people, you're like, I guarantee you, at 3x, they're all in. They're
all in, bro.
All in, like 3x.
Nobody wants the 100x anymore, bro.
I'm in for 3x. I'm in for 3x. Rent's due.
Rent's due tomorrow, guys.
Damn.
Tomorrow, I need a quick 3x because I got to pay my rent tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're in a fucked up generation, bro. We're in a fucked up
100x.
I already told you, man. I'm gonna get off because I'm pretty hungry, but I'm gonna take like $200 out of your chart right now and go buy a steak dinner. So not even like a nice steak dinner, just like a shitty one.
Look, that's all right, bro. That's all right.
Or you can just send it to me and I won't touch the chart. So whatever you want to do.
This fucker wants me to buy him a steak dinner, pal. What
kind of damn steak dinner are you buying, sir?
This fucker right here is like richer than I am, and he's asking me for a steak.
Just like a sirloin with like a shitty lobster tails.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, nothing, not poppy steak or anything. But, anyways, though, guys, it's been fun.
All right.
It was really great catching up with everybody.
You too, man. We're gonna have to do this again. Next time, we'll probably open up a Twitter space, bro, and just hang out on Twitter. Next time.
It's possible. Right. I had more fun than I thought I would. I'm not gonna lie. Power helped too, right? I think it's the combo. It really
that piece of shit is useful sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Come on.
No, see, actually, like you needed this, bro. You needed this more than you thought. Like you needed this, bro. And this is what the CROSHOW is about. It's like sometimes being a developer is so fucking stressful, and nobody lends a hand to you. Nobody. Everybody just lends a hand to collect, but they never help you when you need it, right? And sometimes you just need to talk to somebody that understands. Like I'm a developer too. I fucking understand the shit you go through because I go through it. You know, we got people attacking us on the internet that we don't even know who the fuck these people are. We got people that are, I'm down 80%. Well, fuck, why did you buy at 5 million, dickhead? We were at 500K for 5 days. You wait till 5 million like a dumbass and you buy it. I mean, whose fault is that shit, right? But they blame you. And that's the kind of shit that you just go through, right? And it's just
well, let's be real though, right? I mean, if you're looking to make 100x or even a 500 or even a 5x in a week buying a token, like people to do a 5x in the S&P, like you'll be dead.
You'll be dead, bro.
So like, if you're taking on that kind of risk because you want to make big returns on something, it doesn't work out your way. It's like, well, then you have to make 5 of those bets. And then if you get 1, then you're at least break even. And if you get 2, then you're ahead. Like you have to look at it. It's a casino, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they do. And as fucked up as it is, it's still like these projects, it still allows us to do really cool things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're able to come together as a community and build a statue that could be historic. And like you might have made money, you might have lost money, whatever happens where you traded it. But I mean, you can still say like I was part of that, or like for whatever that's worth. Some people don't give a shit. Some people are just there for the money, right? But for us, I mean, we just wanted to. Yeah, I think a lot of the people that are on this project, we just wanted to do it. So,
dude, honestly, bro, like it's about the experience. The money's great, and don't get me wrong, I love making money, but it's about those life-changing experiences. Like I'll never forget the day I met you, in the middle of fucking summer to go to Walmart and donate $50,000.
We actually watched that live.
Like I don't regret like anything that we did on that time, because it was the coolest thing ever. I can go back to that YouTube video and watch all these fucking kids be all happy because we donated $50,000
more, bro. I think it was more.
Yeah. It was
It
more.
was more than that, bro.
You fuckers didn't know how to say no. They just kept coming.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, like people found out in the shelter, they were coming to Walmart.
Honestly,
Power.
whenever your name
found
pops
out.
up in my head, if I see you text me or your name comes up or whatever, I literally picture you riding those kids' bikes in
You
Walmart,
remember that?
the BMX bike, like this man with like these little mini bikes just cruising around in the
Dude,
aisle,
that shit was
whatever.
epic.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that, bro. Like, see, like, who cares what happened with EGT? Who cares what happened with Volt? Who cares about anything? What matters is like for those 8 to 10 hours, bro. We made an experience that we will never forget.
Never forget.
Never
Yeah.
forget.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like right now, you're here hanging out with us, man. People don't even know like the shit you've done in the past. They don't know how well connected you are in the Web2 world with all these rich fuckers. Like they don't know anything. But today they learned a lot about you, and hopefully when they look at Patriot from here on out, they look at it with a little bit more respect, and they look at it with an opportunity of like what it can be.
We're trying. And honestly, like if you look at the insiders in Patriot, we were told directly from so many insiders that this was going to happen, that I think the insiders were the ones that like had more conviction than the random people, because we heard right from the horse's mouth this was going to happen.
Yep.
This is going to go down, right?
Yep.
Why would you sell and unload your bags when you think that we're about to go to 500 million or $1 billion? The market was so hot. And just things happen. Trump launched a token, the weather. I mean, it's a long story. You can listen to Pastor Burns, talk about what happened as you kind of recap, because it was important for us to get that too, because it kind of solidified all the things that we had told people, that there was someone that was on the inside kind of just verifying what we had told everyone actually happened. And that is what happened. So anyways, guys, I think Patriot will do something. I just don't know when. And like I said, when I see the chart moving, I start FOMOing in myself. So do whatever you want to do, one way or another. If it goes down, someone's gonna pump it and have some fun with it. So,
well, tell you what, man, you go out there, you go have your nice little steak dinner. Go ahead, like guys. If my buddy here decides to G $200, don't cry about it.
You know what? Honestly, I was gonna G even more, but like I've had such a good time. Like I can't even sell your fucking token now.
Ain't that crazy? Like I'm
Yeah.
just that guy. You can't even sell on me, bro. It's fucked up, ain't it? I know. It's power goes through this emotions all the time.
I'll sell someone. I'll sell someone CZ's token. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck CC. You know, piece of shit, pumping BNB and then dumping on our heads.
Yeah,
I love it. There you go, bro. Have a good night, man. I'm gonna close it here with power, and we'll talk again. All right, we'll talk.
Sounds
again.
good. Thanks, guys.
All right, brother. Hold it down, man.
Peace out. Peace out. Dude, that was so much fun, bro.
That was fun, man.
I fucking love Ashley, bro. I fucking love
man.
that guy, bro. Like nobody could ever tell me he's a bad person, ever.
No, hell no.
Ever.
Ashley's a good dude, man.
Dude, I met this guy in real life, and you see, like right now, he's like, I can't even sell your fucking token. See, he's like that. He will hold this shit to the fucking moon, or to the
dust,
or to dust.
Mm-hmm.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
And if anybody lost money in Patriot today, it's him. He's the one that lost all the fucking money.
Oh, he lost a lot of money, bro.
He lost so much fucking money, bro. Like people don't even understand how much money the man lost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you try being a developer. Anybody that's listening right now that thinks they want to criticize a developer that works hard, like Ash, you go launch a coin, launch it, and prove to us how it's done.
And don't use pump fund either.
They can use whatever the fuck they want, bro. Doesn't mean anybody's gonna buy it. You know how many times the coin launches a pump fund and just sits at 6K market cap and it never moves?
Never moves. A lot of them now. A lot of them. Of course, because you got regular people launching tokens.
Exactly. So anybody that wants to sit around and judge somebody else that's working hard, that's putting in an effort, I want to see them succeed. Like even my haters, like I always tell them, go ahead, launch a coin.
Got the normies.
Like if you can't launch a coin and send it a 40 fucking million market cap, don't come talk to me. You have not done what I done. See what I mean? Until you do what I do, you have no say in this conversation. And that's what I tell them all the time. And they don't like it. Instead, they decide to go on the internet and cry about it.
Yeah, they'll cry about it. That's what they do.
Yeah,
he's a scammer,
bro. You try. I mean, shit. Any of these fuckers try launching a coin, see how that works out. It's not an easy job, and it costs a lot of money. And you know, think about that statue that Ashley built. That right there is a big ass fucking statue, and it cost a lot of money. All that money came from somewhere, right?
Facts.
That's how you got to look at it. It wasn't built free. I'm a welder my background is welding. You tell me to build you that fucking statue, I'm gonna be like, bro, this shit's gonna cost you like $500,000 fucking dollars.
$500,000 for this shit here, bro.
Building this fucking statue for 6 months straight. Fuck you. I'm getting paid.
All that heat going into the summer,
bro. No, and like the guy that build those statues has a specific talent because they're curbing the face and the structure with metal.
Yes,
it's not fucking clay. It's not like you're building it out of mud. It's fucking steel.
It's
right?
steel.
Yeah, bro. It's no joke. It's no joke, man. It's no joke. And anybody that's watching the Crow Show today, man, you should.
So you kind of gotta. I mean, you kind of gotta like. I mean, he also hired some blacksmiths as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it wasn't just welders, blacksmiths too.
Blacksmiths, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the men hire a fucking whole crew of, you know, engineers, builders, craftsmen, welders. I mean, you name it, bro.
Yeah.
To build a statue like that, it takes a whole crew, maybe 20 people.
Yep, 20 people
of different skill levels.
Yep, specific jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, bro. It's a lot. There's a lot of work. That's why people need to just, you know, appreciate that type of stuff, man.
The way I see it, bro, if you jump into a project and you wait till everybody's excited about it and you FOMO in and then the chart dips and you jeet because you're scared, that's your own fault. All that is your own fault.
I just buy the bottom. I mean,
just buy it when it dips. Yeah. Who cares? Like, let's say
this is a good dev, is a great dev. The dev is still there. You know, the dev haven't abandoned the project. He's still working on Twitter. Buy it. Buy the bottom, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buy the bottom. Because, like, for example, let's say I came in and bought the Crow Show at 5 million. Let's say that, right? If it dip under $1 million, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna
double down. You have to double down. Shit,
that's what you do. Shit, triple down.
I'll come in at 500K with like 3K.
Yeah, like let's say you put 3K at 5 mil and it dips to 500K. Fuck, drop another 3K.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the smart investor will do, you know, and then just accumulate as it climbs back up to your level. And then when
a lot of these guys don't know how to a lot of these guys don't do that. Like, they're not going to average down on their bags.
No, they don't understand, bro. They don't understand because look, just like I was telling Ashley, all it takes is one person to come on the show that's gonna blow this thing to 100 mil.
Mm-hmm.
One guy, one individual. That's it. Now, is it gonna be this week, next month? I don't know when. I don't know. One thing I can tell you though, that individual exists and he's out there. And when the time comes, he's gonna show up on the show and he's gonna bring in so many fucking people. And you know what's gonna be crazy is that individual might not even have a coin. He might not even have a coin, so they're gonna be like, "Well, that guy talking don't have a coin, but this guy has a coin. Let's buy this shit," right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all it's gonna take is one interview, and it's gonna send this coin to 100 mil plus, just one, and then it's gonna become popular, and it's just gonna fucking trade hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in volume every fucking day because it's gonna get popular, right?
It's all about timing. All about timing.
It's all about time.
It's all about timing and patience. I'm telling you now.
That's it, man.
Timing and patience. You know,
look, man, we build shit in the bear market for years.
Yeah,
you know, it's like patience is.
That's the best time to actually build them. The best time to build a project is in the bear market, right? Because you got less distraction, right?
You do.
Everybody's down. Everyone's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The emotions of investors is at an all-time low. So they're looking for something that they think is going to be the next big runner. So you're sitting there building the like for instance, like you're gonna be sitting there building the bear market, building, marketing, and then right by the time Bitcoin decides to explode, right, everybody knows about your project.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they'll start to buy it.
Exactly. It's you just got to go through the phases, bro. The phases of every situation, because the CROSHOW is 20 days old.
Yeah.
We ran for 17 fucking days straight. People came in and bought this shit at like 300K, 200K, 100K market cap. Like there was people doing 50X's, 100X's, 20X's, 75X's, you name it, right? People are going to take their profits. They were here first, right? So after the profit taking takes place, which has already took place, then you look at what's next. And the next thing is to send it to new all-time highs.
Got the new phase.
Yep. New investors, new all-time high. That's just how shit works. That's how it works with every project. There's always the early investors that make money, and then there's the second and third wave of people that make money. That's how it works.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But man, tell you what, we're gonna have to do something with Ashley, bro. We should go fly and meet with Ashley one of these days.
We should, bro.
That'd be so much fun, bro. Fucking love that guy. He's so.
Is he in the States? Or is he
is in the States. I don't know what state he's at right now, but he is in the States.
Whoa, okay, awesome. Because I know last time he wasn't in the States. He was he was out of the States. So yeah.
Exactly. Well, he was moving a lot with the Elon Goat token. Like he was traveling all over the fucking place.
He was.
So
those guys because those guys started. Where did they start traveling from? With the Elon Goats, I know they round up in Texas. No, that's right. They started in Arizona, right?
Yeah, in Arizona, and then they went
Arizona. And they basically
East around, and then ended up in Texas at the
Texas.
end. Yeah, because I think they even went to California too. I think they were in California.
They drove to California too.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane, man. Like there's no one doing that anymore, bro. Those times were, man,
Dude, I miss fucking community building, bro. I hate the crypto that we have today. I hate that everybody just sits around and looks for the next trend and just buy it and they sell the same day and they look for the next trend tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
I hate that shit, man. That's just garbage investing right there. I don't even want to call it investing. I don't even know what
investing.
I don't even know what to call it, bro. But I hate that. Yeah. I hate that because who the fuck's gonna win like that, man? Who's gonna win like that?
You're never gonna win like that.
Let's say you find a good trend. Let's say you find a really good trend. You buy it today and you sell it before you go to bed, right? And that trend turns out to be the next big thing. And you were there first, but you missed it because you're a dumbass and you sell the same day you buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't win like that. There's no way.
Yeah, it's gonna be the project.
That's too stressful, bro. That's too
much. It's too much, man.
Yeah, but tell you what, man, I'm excited for what's going on. I love what Ashley had to say. Now let's talk about something else real quick before we end the show.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
We are going to have a UFC fighter come on the CROSHOW next week. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, because like UFC fighters, they go through all the crazy stuff, right? The dream, they go through the struggle, the blood, especially the blood, right? Especially the blood. Especially the blood.
Damn black eyes.
Busted ass noses,
busted noses, freak busted noses, man. Broken noses. Every fighter I know has a broken nose.
Yeah, bro. Busted lip, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, busted lip, concussions.
Now it's crazy. I actually know at least like 5 or 7 UFC fighters, and
you do, bro. You're very popular with these guys.
And I hope that over time that we get all of them to come one by one over time, because I want to hear every story that anybody that has ever had any types of success. I want to hear how they did it or why, because those stories are so valuable. Like they teach you so many things. Like what Ashley said today, all the stuff that he was saying, Like if you really took some notes down and you were actually learning how this man did it. You were actually like learning his method, his structure, his ideas. All these things were happening right here in the live stream, but very few people catch those nuggets, right? Now, the people that do catch those nuggets tend out to be the next wave of successful people. And that's just how it works. That's just how it works. So the UFC fighter, I think, is going to be bullish. Some of you guys know who he is. Some of you don't. It's just like everything else, right? So I can't wait. I'll probably be making the announcement on it like Monday or Tuesday. I'll be making the announcement for what time and day next week. So that's going to be bullish. Man, the Crow Show is going to be huge, Power. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, man. I mean, just keep doing what you were set out to do. I mean, you have an objective, and your objective is clear. Talk to as much successful people as you can, outside of crypto and inside of crypto.
Yep.
You know, I mean, that's what this show is about. That's why it's called the Crow Show.
Yep.
So
about. Now, this is one of those shows that will live throughout time. And it doesn't matter if it's a bear market, a bull market, it'll continue on because it already has.
Yeah.
It's already done it. We already been with the Crow Show through the bear market, right?
Yeah.
So it's nothing new. This is just another portal of connecting with people. And the fact that we have the Crow Show, I think it's going to help us on a lot of things. It's going to help us on finding early projects that maybe Ash would have been like, you know what? I'm launching a coin next week, guys. You guys should come hang out. That would have been insane, right? We would have been like, whoa, we're fucking there. Right?
Talking about his new project.
Exactly. So these opportunities are going to pop up. They're going to happen. And people are only going to find them here live when shit happens, right? So, yeah, get excited, man. Get excited. Power, an hour and a half in the show. I think we call it good here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming and hanging out with myself and Ash.
No problem, bro.
Ash really liked it, bro. He was having a good old time.
Yeah, I made him feel calm. Made him feel comfortable.
Yep.
He's like, okay, Power's here. I feel better now. Let's talk.
Good. Let's talk. But all right, man. Have a wonderful night, and we'll talk
bro.
soon.
You too, man. Hold it down, brother.
Peace out, man. Peace out. Peace the fuck out.
The show is gone dark now, the screen is asleep. Another day's battle, a promise to keep. The candles are settled in red and in green. A moment of quiet behind the machine. But out in the silence, a signal ignites beneath all the city's electrical light. We're sending our crypto dreams to the moon. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be there soon. Through the dips and the rises, we're holding the line. These digital futures, we're making them shine. Yeah, we're sending our crypto dreams to the moon. PM Eastern, the whispers all start. 1 million believers